10-10. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video. We are in flag 10-10. We are going to look for the gopher boss. We're fighting a couple gophers right now, and they don't really appear to do much of anything. So if you followed along in the last video, we fought the guy with 4 arms, and the boss was actually invisible. That's the first time I've actually seen that. So, interesting. I always kind of wondered what it would be like if... Oh, there's the boss right there. What it would be like if they added some interesting things to these maps. If they added tall grass where you had to walk through but you couldn't see what was in it. That might be interesting, or just a big waste of time. Nobody wants that. I don't know. But there's a bunch of things they can actually do to the map here to make it a little bit more interactive. The tall grass is a cool idea, or like shade or something, or I don't even know. It'd be interesting. I do like... There was a joke. Must be a lame joke. I think that's pretty fair dialogue. I'm gonna see if I can just autopilot this thing. But yeah, anyways, there's a lot of cool things that they could do to make the maps a little bit more interesting. Although for a flag, it's something that you're gonna beat it once, and then you're gonna move on with your life, and not that big of a deal. So I don't know. Maybe it's just unnecessary, but you know. I like to see the new stuff come to the game. What do you guys think that is different that could come to the genre or come to this game specifically? Or what are you trying to see that's a little bit different from what we've seen before? It's kind of easy to compare to games that you've played previously and be like, okay, well, my old game had this, so I want that. Or this other game I used to play has this, and that would be nice. Yeah, that's totally valid, and that's kind of how the gaming industry is. I get that. A lot of people want they want minion missions. So if I have extra minions that I'm not using, I can send them off and they can go do little quests for me and get gear or gold or whatever. I think that's great, but it's not necessarily new in this area. I still think it'd be great. You know, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have that. And I think it solves the problem of if you have more than 4 minions, somebody's sitting out and it kind of feels like wasted value, wasted time. But yeah, I think that would be a fun one. Maybe that would be like a way to get gear for the minions. So, like I said previously, they've announced that they're trying to implement a mode where you can gear up your minions, and that's going to be the focus after the guild boss comes out, and once that's fully functional. But maybe a way to get the gear to gear your minions would involve sending some minions off on different quests. So maybe there's a certain quest that you get like every couple days or every day where it requires a legendary minion, or maybe certain quests require a healer and a tank, or different combinations, you know, or like the better minion that you use. Let's say you use a minion that is like +5 or +10. The better minion you use, the faster the minion completes the mission, or the more loot the minion gets. There's a lot of options there. That would be fun. And it would kind of add a mode. Right now, if your phone's in your pocket and you're not playing the game, you're not progressing. You are getting regen so that you can progress later, but I think they could add some sort of idle progression without changing the nature of the game. It would just be like a side mode or an add-on. So let me know. Would you guys love that? Would you guys hate that? It's just something to talk about. But the game is doing so much right now. I don't think the game needs to do everything. I don't think there needs to be like a special Candy Crush mode or something like that. But I'm interested. We shall see. Kind of like how Final Fantasy had like little sub-games within the game that you could go and do. I guess you can consider like fishing one of those. And did I grab my bait from fishing? Hey, there we go. Always get your bait. Even if you don't fish, get the bait. All right, boys. We are 1 flag away from getting into Zone 11. I'll see you there. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.